Hey guys, today we are going to see some of the most best games that you must play in your life. So let's start the list. Let's start the list with The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is aging like fine wine even several years after it hit the streets. It's still one of the most impressive open world games that ever excited, mixing Skyrim's unapologetic scale with Grand Theft Auto 5's incredible depth. It's such a jam-packed game, staggering, beautiful, and an absolute time sink is a good way. It might just be one of the best video game of all time. The second game in our list is Ghostrunner. Ultra violence and constant motion meet in this post apocalyptic utopian game. This FPP is not for a faint of heart. It's tense, accelerating, and you will probably die over and over trying to beat it. If you ever wanted a game that came in equal parts Doom Eternal and Mirror Edge, you find it in Ghost Runner. The game is set in Dharma Tower, a sort of last refuge for humanity, where you ascend the tower through platforming and katana induced carnage to take revenge on the ruthless ruler. You do so by slicing up your enemies, dodging bullets, and using the number of unique techniques to continue making your way to the top. This is the kind of game that will leave you out of breath just playing it, and if that sounds like your kind of game, then you are in for a treat. So let's go to the third game. Third game is Hades. Supergiant Games has made a name for itself thanks to the great reception that Pure, Transistor, and most recently Bastion has received. Fans of the studio have a new entry to add to the studio's pantheon of great game Hades. Hades used the same isometric view of the other game and tells the story of Hades' son Zacharias trying to escape the underworld. This rogue-like dungeon crawler has a few new features up its sleeve. Not only can you romance some characters for extra bonuses, but dying in the game doesn't start you at the last checkpoint. When you die, you might start at the beginning, but you are not starting over. You are able to upgrade your character and weapon to improve your chance of escaping with each subsequent death. This leads to the sense of progression that makes for a very addictive game. The next game in our list is Control. It's not hard to see why Control has taken the gaming world by storm. The creative team at Remedy Entertainment made sure to pack this title with plenty of love, paying very close attention to the intricate details. A deeply cinematic game, this action adventure offers its player staggering visual inspired environment design and brilliant performance, not to mention a deeply satisfying compact experience. Control places you in a capable shoes of fiery haired J.C. Faden. You are tasked to seek out of the oldest house, a building in New York City that's in the constant state of architectural flux and only appear to those who desire to find it and locate your missing brother. And while heading the Federal Bureau of Control as its director and overseeing the containment of paranatural entities, there's nothing quite like Control on the market, and it makes it one of the best PC game to play right now. And the final game in our list is World of Warcraft Shadowlands. World of Warcraft Shadowlands may be the first fastest selling game this side of Cyberpunk 2077, but it's also shot in the arm to one of the longest lasting MMOs out there. Considering wow, has 16 year under its belt, the new installment keeps things fresh by introducing not only new story but a revamped leveling system, access to a new class, and of course new areas, dungeons, and raids to explore and take part in. World of Warcraft Shadowlands take place in the land of death, split into two major zones and a central hub city to explore. Whether you want to play with friends or tackle the story on your own, there's a ton of new content here to keep you occupied. Though there is plenty of new additions with the expansion, such as more character customization and newer drop zone known as Exile's Reach for beginner players to level up. The game stays true to its RPG and MMO's root, giving you the kind of fantasy laden vast world to explore and kill monsters in that kept the game alive for 16 years. So this is on my list. I not listed out with the top games, but you want to play all these games in your PC. So I end this video by saying this, or if you want the second part of this video, do first do a subscribe and like this video and comment in the comment box. Okay, see you in next video. Bye guys, bye.